all the graphite operators in the Western world are not in anode materials. So we need
Got
to
it.
take those market share and take the most we can from Asia to make sure we are truly processing that material with the highest standard possible and for the most benefit for the environment and our community.
And if I give you like some time to put some light on the future 2-3 years, like you said that by 2023 you guys expect that there will be more results coming out. So what is your vision for Nouveau Monde Graphite? Where do you see it heading? How do you see it growing in next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, so we have a phased approach at Nouveau Monde Graphite. Phase 1, building the full vertical. We are operating a phase 1 demonstration plant for the flake production since 2018. And now we're building the phase 1 for the anode material. And then we are building in parallel the phase 2. The phase 2 is the main project that we're building. 100,000 ton mine delivered 2023 and 45,000 ton per annum conversion facility delivered early 2025. With that phase 2, we will be the largest, most advanced, fully vertically integrated graphite operator in the Western world. We'll take some of the market share from the Asian producer. So that's our first step to have a really credible delivered business plan, generate cash flow. And the phase 3, that's the exciting one. The phase 3, we can grow our resource on our project. The resource is much bigger than the current mining plan that we have. So we can grow there. We can also expand very much the transformation capabilities here in Quebec or in Europe. We have discussion with European customers that would appreciate the fact if we're building a capacity in Europe. So we're in discussion for that. So that's all phase 3, taking the most market share possible in the Western world for anode material producer. Currently, there's none. It's all coming from Asia. All the graphite operators in the Western world are not in anode materials. So we need to take those market share and take the most we can from Asia to make sure we are truly processing that material with the highest standard possible and for the most benefit for the environment and our community.
Got it. And do you see here in Germany, especially Audi, BMW, Daimler as your potential customers as well in the future?
Obviously, I cannot name specific companies, but we are developing the largest project in the Western world. It makes a lot of sense for us to discuss with the largest potential customers of our product, both in America and in Europe. I must say European customer had a head start, like they have compliance to follow decarbonizing their supply chain. Like I would say they have at least a year more advanced discussion compared in America. But in America, they're catching up. Like we have a lot of discussion with the Biden administration. That is like, there's a lot of stimulus now in the US. A lot of other stimulus will come as well to develop that resilient supply chain locally as well here in the US. So, I mean, it's quite exciting what is happening for the good of our economy and for planet, actually.
Very good. And I'm very happy also to read between the lines that your optimism level is so high. And I feel like that you're very excited for the coming years, right?
For sure, man. We're developing this since 5 years. It wasn't easy years. I mean, in the last few years, there was an oversupply of lithium. There was an oversupply of graphite. So the commodity price was a bit lower. Everything was waiting for the revolution to happen. But now all the car makers are promising and are delivering the cars. So those cars on the street need the product in the car, you know. So now it's very precise. So all that, you know, buyer market in the past few years is over. Now we're really getting in the producer market, and we see that we we are loved by our customer. They really would like us to succeed, and it's quite exciting.
And I think you would agree that from the corporate side, this is changing. They're promising. However, from the consumer side, this is also changing. People are more aware of how climate is being affected by our traditional ways of business for transportation. And with the EV industry, like I see a lot of people here, they're talking about it. And I think that's what the definition of revolution is, when people start talking about it.
You're right. And you know, the electrification team is fueled by the ESG team.
Yeah,
So because people want a better world, want to decarbonize the economy,
yeah,
so they are financing the electrification. So that's why we always design our project since day one. We knew that this project would be financed only if the EV revolution would be happening.
yeah,
And if the EV revolution would be happening, it would mean that we need to have the best project possible. Like, so ESG, carbon neutral, it's all coming together. So we're double lucky, like, because this is happening. We have already designed our project to be ESG compliant, and we are serving this electrification revolution. So we're at the right place, at the right time, in the right location, well timed. It's difficult to time a mining project.
yeah.
It's very cyclical business. We're like the tail of a dog, but now we're swinging at the right pace with the development of our customers. So it's great.
I'm very much excited to see how the story will develop in the future as well. This interview, I would like to put you in a hypothetical scenario. Imagine you're sitting here in Munich having a beer with us, and you would love that, right?
Now, I'm usually going at the Oktoberfest every year, so hopefully this year we'll be there. It's still unclear.
This year it's not, but next year surely. So I think it's going to be opening. So we're very much looking forward to host you here.